So our final set of concerts this season we've simply called Friends, and it's for a double reason really. It's partly that the four composers whom we're performing, Mozart, Haydn, Vanhal and Dittersdorf, all played string quartets together. In fact, if there was ever an occasion in the history of music when I would like to have been a fly on the wall, I think that was it. When these four guys, all composers, would say, well, let's meet on Thursday evening, I've just written another one, and they'd play their way through the Dissonance Quartet or some of Haydn's great quartets. And we know that Haydn played first violin and Mozart played viola, and Vanhal was the cellist, I think, and therefore Dittersdorf was the second violinist. And of course Dittersdorf and Vanhal were also composers. So in addition to being four friends there, we've put together this programme of a piece from each of them, in which from our circle, our inner circle of MOB friends, i.e. the orchestra, the players stand out themselves to play the concertos or whatever it is. Start with a symphony by Vanhal, G minor, and it starts off and you think, oh, this is a very nice, really rousing piece of pre-classical symphonic music, which indeed it is. But when we get to the slow movement, there's a little surprise, which is a sort of hint of things to come, which is that there are big solos for the principal violin and the principal viola. Now, whether that was indeed influenced by the fact that his good friends Haydn and Mozart were good violinists and good violists, and he had them in mind, who knows. Next we have one of the major concertos by Haydn, his cello concerto in C, played by our wonderful principal cellist Barbara Hafner. And Haydn wrote two concertos, the D major and the C major for cello. We're playing the C major, which is was actually only discovered in the last 50 years or so. It's lay on a shelf somewhere. And this is extremely rousing, very demanding, and great fun, and we're all looking forward to doing that with Barbara. After the interval, in comes Dittersdorf, and the real sort of surprise jewel in this crown, which is a concerto for double bass, and our principal double bassist, Collins Trier, will step forward to the front of the stage and play this very demanding double bass concerto with the orchestra behind him, supporting him. It's so wonderful that we can give a bass player who normally supports everybody else a chance to stand out front and be supported by all his friends. And the programme ends with the biggest piece of the lot, and probably, with respect to all the others, the greatest piece of the lot, which is Mozart's Sinfonia Concertante for violin and viola, with all that Mozartian gaiety and profundity in equal measure, a slow movement that just blows you away, very demanding for both soloists, very demanding for the orchestra too, but infinitely satisfying. And for our concertmaster Robert Waters, our principal violist Roger Chase, who as it happens are very great friends too, and for all the rest of us as friends, and celebrating the friends of the whole programme, and the friends indeed in the audience, this will be, we hope, a great end to the programme.